everybody. I am going to make a video with Casey because Casey is Madison's friend. She's here from out of town, and her face is very broke out. She's like, oh my God, are you going to cover this up? I said, no, I want to teach people how to do it. Look this way. See, she's broke out really right there. It's red. But her skin is very dry. I couldn't believe it. I thought it would probably be oily, and it's not. So we have washed her face with the 3-in-1 cleanser for normal to oily skin. I mean, normal to dry because her skin is very dry. Now, to add hydration to her skin, because it's very dry, it's even flaky, I'm going to use some Climate Control. This is a pure hydration. It's an anti-aging moisturizer, but what it's going to do is going to help heal all this. So you close your eyes, and I'm just going to spray that, and you're going to rub that in. Rub that all over. That actually has a hyaluronic acid in it, so it renews skin cells really rapidly, so it's going to help that a lot. Now, I want you to put the SeneSerum C on, and the SeneSerum C helps repair skin damage, and then it also protects your skin from going out with any pollution or radicals that's in the air, so it helps repair your skin, and just rub it in really good. And then we're going to put your daytime moisturizer. So that right there was an anti-aging moisturizer and a SeneSerum C, which is very anti-aging, and we're going to seal that in with your daytime moisturizer. Now, you need a moisturizer every day because your face is dry. So put the moisturizer on all over. And that one is, like I said, for normal to dry. And you tell me, does your face still feel dry? No, you told me it was flaky. It was very flaky. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to put some silk on her. And what silk does, actually it fills in pores and wrinkles, which we know she has no wrinkles, but she does have some pores. It's going to make her face feel just like silk. So that is a actual primer for your foundation. It's going to make it go on just like silk. Now I'm going to use a green concealer, and she's like, green? I'm like, yes, because all this broke out part is red, and green actually covers up redness. Most people don't know that. And the concealers come in these type of tubes. They last a really long time, but if you have any redness at all, you just take it, and you would use your finger. I'm just going to use my brush. Look this way, and see how that green is going to, it just takes the red away immediately, anywhere she's got redness. And I'm actually not touching her face at all. Look that way. You know what? You have a chickenpox scar up here. So you know what I'm going to do there? I'm going to put a little extra silk. I'm going to put some on your finger and let you dab it in that chickenpox scar. Just put it in that chickenpox scar. It's going to fill that in. Okay, perfect. Stop. Stop rubbing. We want it to fill that in, and it's actually going to make it less noticeable. You have any more silk left on your finger? No. Okay, anywhere. We'll just put it here. Anywhere. Okay, now we're going to keep covering with this green concealer. You'll be surprised about that chickenpox scar. Any deep pore or wrinkle, you can fill it in with that silk, and it helps diminish it immediately. And then after using that silk over like 30 days, it really helps a lot. Okay, so I'm putting green all over where she's red. And now I don't even have to actually rub that in. It does not have to be rubbed in because we'll cover that up. But look how the red's gone. See that? You're going, yeah, now I look green. So, okay. All right, let's let that dry for just a little bit. I'm using a makeup palette for this, and I'm just a stainless steel palette. And I'll wipe the brush. I actually have brush cleaners, and I'll clean that brush in a little bit. Now, I'm going to fan, because I did put green concealer all over. I'm going to fan that just a tiny. You can use your finger and sort of smooth that in. See where it's clumped up? Yeah, there you go. Just kind of do it like that. Now, did you use the tinted moisturizer the other day? Mm-hmm. You liked it? Mm-hmm. Instead of foundation, or did you use foundation too?
It was foundation. You
used foundation. Okay, well, we'll use foundation. All right, I'm going to use foundation on her. This one I'm going to put Fawn on her, and I'm going to show you how to do this. You're going to do 1 full pump of foundation. It's a liquid foundation that adapts to your skin pigment. Now, I used Fawn because it's really close to her face. I'm going to do 1 squirt of pearlizer, and that's going to give the makeup a really pretty, healthy, dewy look. So I'm actually going to mix that foundation with that pearlizer right here. And instead of wasting any of it where I mixed it, I'm going to just I'll just dab it right there. Now I'm going to use a stipple brush, which is a flat brush. And I'm going to wet the bristles just a little bit with a little facial water, just so that the bristles don't absorb a lot of foundation when I when I do this. But see what happens when you use a stipple brush, you get all these little dots of foundation, and look how much I still have. So then you just take it and you just dot it all over. And what you're doing is you're giving it lots of dots, which is the same thing an airbrush gun does. It just dots, 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 and it gives you perfect coverage. I'm going to do one side of her face. This is the one that was really broke out the worst. And I'll show you how it's going to cover and look really pretty on her. And now your face should feel good now. Should not feel dry at all.
Yeah, it feels good.
And you're getting perfect coverage with the foundation. And it covered all the blemishes. Look that way. Now. What do you think?
Wow.
Look that way now. Now see the difference? Still have enough foundation to do the other side. And she loves makeup. She's a basketball player in college. She's over 6 foot tall. How tall are you?
6'1".
She went to school with Madison growing up, and then she moved to Florida. And she has YouTubed how to put makeup on for all her life. And so she is really good with makeup. I was shocked, could not believe it, when I saw her do her makeup. And she said she had been watching YouTube videos to learn how to do all of it. So she knows a lot about it. Okay, so that's the foundation coverage. Now on you, I'm going to use some cherry blush since you're wearing a red top, which that may not be what you wear all day, but she's a basketball player. She's got on a red t-shirt, but she dresses up like a beauty queen. So this is cherry blush, and it's only going to take one little bitty tiny bit of that because it's got lots of pigment. I'm going to put some pearlizer in there. That's going to make the blush really pretty, glowy. I'm going to mix it. We're going to go right here where her cheek is. I'm going to get a different brush.